Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen, colleagues. Good morning. How are you? How was your night? Let me hope that everything was all right to each and every one of us, all my subscribers, all my followers, all over the globe. Good morning. It is another good morning and a good Sunday. In fact, today is a Sunday. As you can see, I am a bit different from other days because I'm proceeding to church. It is actually 8 o'clock in the morning here. Now, dear, may I commend you dearly. May I say thank you very much. May I say again thank you very much for your support you are giving me, for the positive feeling you are doing to me. You are really encouraging me, and each and every one of you is telling me that you are doing well. And actually, thank you for those who are correcting me positively until I'll be stable. Thank you very much. We are moving on, as you can check my channel. So I really thank you very much. For those who commented yesterday, I'm very grateful, and I say please continue supporting me. Okay, now today being a Sunday, I felt like actually uh, bring something related to spiritual, or rather fatherly, uh, fatherly comments, fatherly advices. I felt like today we look into the issue of gender-based violence in our society. More so, all over the globe, in Africa, Kenya, and more so in my community as Koreans, there has been a lot of violence in between families. Let me start by maybe defining this gender. Gender is either a male or a female. And in this case, today being a Sunday, this is God's creation. Gender was created by God. You can remember in the Garden of Eden, where Adam and Eva were created. Adam was a male and Eva was a female. They were put by God there to reflect his image and actually to take care of the garden. But due to intervention of the devil, you can see they disobeyed God. Now in this case, God was not wrong to create a male and a female. That is why all living things are based on either a male or a female. Human beings inclusive. There is no way any human being can live in an island. That is, there is no human being who can ever find himself or find herself in a place where he or she has no partner. God created that wherever there is a male, there has to be a female. Wherever there is a female, there has to be a male. And in this case, he put guidelines and rules to govern the human race. And those rules were actually, they are very open. They say, he said, you people, you are companions. You are companions. You are partners. You woman, you are a helper to this man. You man, you are the head. Because you are now going to make a family after Adam and Eva gave birth. So the man is the head, the woman is the neck. And they say, if you can study the features of a woman first, God created a woman in a very interesting manner. Start from the neck, that is where now it is the bridge to the head, and the head is the man. So coming downwards, you can find this lady has breasts where children suckle. This lady has the heart. That is the heart of love. That is why you see always men kneeling and they're saying, I love you because you are my heart. So the woman's heart is so lovely. And down there again, God created the womb where the woman always carries the babies. And of course, down there, you know, that is the passage to the earth. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you can see how important a woman is. Without a woman, you cannot go anywhere. You could not even be born. You as a man who is beating that woman. Who could bear you? Who could bear you, by the way? If it were not a woman. And also now, let us come back to the head. This head here, that is the man. The main duty of a man is actually to control and guide the woman because he is the head of the family. The happiness and the sadness of your family will depend on your head. Which way, which direction are you taking your family? Which route, which guidance are you giving to your neck and the family? You take a wrong direction, your family will go in doom. You take the correct direction, your family will be happy. That is why, ladies and gentlemen, you find that the head is the absolute all alone. And a cold breeze will always hit the head. And stress will come to the head. And depression will come to the head. High blood pressure will come to the head. That is why if you can concur with me, you will find that in most cases, the rate of men, it is the rate of men, the deaths of men, which is so high. The death of men is so high in this world than men die early. Yes. Sorry, I have changed the position because there was some foreign music from the church. So I decided to change. Bear with me kindly. Okay, now I was saying the rate of men die early than women because of pressure, because of depression, because of poverty, because of so many things. So may I mention some of the reasons why gender violence takes place? There are several factors which contribute and which actually I encourage each and every one of us, either a man or a woman, to observe so that we can at least avoid this gender violence. Gender violence means sometimes men are oppressors and sometimes women are oppressors to men. It is not one-sided. So may I say, reason number one actually is lack of trust. You find a man or a husband and a wife, they don't trust one another. There is no trust. There is no faithfulness. There is no honesty. You are only there simply because you are there by law of marriage. But you don't exercise love. You don't exercise faithfulness. You don't exercise honesty. You are not truthful to your partner. You are doing things at one's back. You are doing things which are actually, which you hide, which you don't want the other partner to know. That one is very dangerous. Once the other party discovers, in fact, there will be a conflict. There will be a disagreement. And that one can raise to actually violence. Another one is actually disrespect. Here you find you are a man, but you don't respect your wife. I mean respect. There are so many things which comes in respect. The way you address her, the way you look into her, the way you take her, or rather the way that the woman takes the husband, there is no respect. You mock your husband in public. You talk about your husband outside there, telling other ladies how weak, how stupid your husband is. That is lack of respect. That is lack of respect and also morality. Another issue is cruelty. You may find one partner is so cruel in the house. Let me take an example of a man. When a man comes from out and finds the lady inside the house, this may be, for example, the children have been eating and they have been laughing around. The man comes in roaring like a lion. You will find the children running away, others getting out, others going to hide. Now they keep quiet. They prematurely run to go and sleep. The man starts quarreling. That is actually so bad. That is cruelty. That is harshness. That is dictatorship. That is actually brutality. Likewise, the ladies. You are there in the house. The ladies always making noise, quarreling, abusing children, hitting the utensils, naming, even abusing the child who resembles that man, abusing. Look at this tough-headed son of a bitch. Who told you? You see, that's an example. I'm giving an example. Who told you to do this? But indirectly, this lady is referring to her husband. That is quite it is very, very, very bad. Another factor to the ladies is actually conship, conning. There is a habit in Kenya here where you find a young man has engaged a young lady for marriage. This young lady comes from a humble family. This young man takes the lady to school. After completing the school, the young lady dumps the young man for another man. So this young man tries to remember how expensive it was, the money he used. He decides to go and kill that lady. And also there are other ladies who con through sending of fare, telling the young man, send me fare, we shall meet somewhere. Doing that, you send a lot of money, but she fails to come. When this young man gets her, there is always violence. And also poverty. Poverty causes conflict. Poverty causes violence. If there is little resources at home, the man and the wife compete to eat that, to everyone to access that resources, and you find they don't understand. There is a misunderstanding, a disagreement, and there is violence. Violence now breaks out. And also false promises. You should not promise your partner something you cannot fulfill. If you tell your wife, I'll do this one for you, please make sure you do that. If you promise your children, please do that. If you promise your husband, please do that. Because if you fail, then obviously there will be violence at home. And this is also collectively due to poor economy in some countries. You find there are people in some countries where the economy is too low. You find a home can go for a week without even a single dollar at home. So that one actually brings unhappiness. It brings violence to people who cannot understand one another. So the ones I have mentioned are the effects, the reasons why there is violence. And let us see actually what we can do. Maybe those are my personal suggestions. Please do communicate. Let the couple communicate properly. Communication is very vital in every aspect. Make a proper communication and understand one another, love one another, make it true love, and everything will be all right. Because this gender-based violence has actually caused a lot of broken families in different communities, loss of youth in early stage, more so school girls. You find your daughter has gone to university, but she's married. She's married in university, but at home, she is single. Now you find if she doesn't fulfill the promise, the young man will always kill her. And also, it has caused so many orphans. You find a man hacking his wife and leaving the children. You find a wife poisoning the husband and the children are left. So that is a very bad effect. It has caused a lot of pain in different families, more so to parents whose youth or young children have been lost. And also, it has caused a lot of loss of trust among the couples, the youth, and the married people. Okay, let me reach there for today. I thought that we will share that one. And if you have anything to chip in, please help me at least to enlighten our married couples how to go about it. You may find one is bad, one is good, but all the same, you have to agree and accept one another. So for the benefit and for the sake of the young children you are raising. Thank you very much. May I end there? But before I end, may I take this opportunity to say that there are some colleagues who requested me to give my full names and address and phone number at my full profile so that I can see some are feeling at least maybe to give me some small pocket money, which actually I will be very grateful, my brothers and sisters, and I will really appreciate for the little support any one of you has suggested. Now, as yesterday I said, I gave out my phone number, but today let me say my full names and my number, but later at the end I am going to write it on the clip on the phone. My names are Marco, Marko, Kohera, Kohera, Nyansiri, Nyansiri. Those are my names. Phone number is plus 254 7 25 14 71 39. My identity card number is 15 38 78 2. That is my M-Pesa number. That is my full detail. You can, I have never used Western Union or MoneyGram, so you can see wherever you are the possible way you can send. But those are my details. Thank you very much, colleagues. Thank you very much, my best friends and followers. Continue subscribing. Continue loving me the way you are loving me, and God will bless you. Let me go. Let me proceed to church, and we meet tomorrow in the next video. Thank you very much.